Hello and welcome to my story. I created this channel as a way to share and develop stories. I hope you enjoy them. So it's 1972, June. I'm 6 years old. I'm in the soccer fields of the local high school. We've just moved here from across the country. And my mother's enrolled me in day camp, hoping that I'll make some friends. Unfortunately, the soccer part of day camp is awful because the coach, who's a teenage boy, is a bit of a sadist. He's discovered that I'm scared of the ball, so every chance he gets, he's like, chucks the ball at me as hard as he can, and then, shows everybody else, hey look, Troy's afraid of the ball. But anyway, as bad as that part of the day is, the next part is great. The next part is art. I love art. In art, there's like 10 different things you can do, and what I love to do is paint by numbers. So we have these like big paint by number pads, and then like these big things that are like squeezable ketchup full of paint that you glop on. I love that part of the day. So I go in there after dealing with this sadist, and the art director says to me, "Oh, I'm sorry, Troy. We want people to try different things, and you've been doing paint by numbers for a week, so we need you to go do something else." And I'm like, "Okay, well, that sounds pretty good." And I choose weaving. So it looks pretty neat. There's like 7 strands of leather that come down from a hook. And the idea is that you weave them together in a certain pattern, and then at the end, I don't know, you get a belt or a bracelet or something like that. So anyway, I'm doing that, and I'm doing pretty well with it, and the art director comes up and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Troy, look, you've been doing it wrong. See up here? You're gonna have to start over." So I start over. But the problem is, when I do it the right way, no matter what I do, as soon as I get to the bottom, if I even get that far, the whole thing just totally unwinds and goes back to the top. So again and again, I'm very close to getting to the bottom, and the whole thing just unwinds. Well, this goes on day after day, where it's like Sisyphus pushing the rock up the mountain, like so close so many times, and I just cannot get this thing finished. But then I realize that the end of the week is coming, so even though I'm more and more depressed, Friday, I'm just sitting there staring at this thing the whole time, not even trying, because I know this is my last day to do this. And at the end of the session, the art director comes up. She says, "Well, I'll see you Monday, Troy." I said, "Oh, no, sorry, it's been a week." She says, "Oh, no, I'm sorry. The rule is you have to continue once you've started with something until you have it done, even if it goes over a week." And I am just crushed. I'm just, I thought I was going to be free, and now, boom, I'm right back in it. So this goes on for, I don't know, a couple more decades, where I'm just trying to get this weave done, and I just absolutely cannot, and I'm more and more despondent. Until one day, as I'm sitting there, in tears, this boy and this girl teenager come up, and I've never seen them before. I never saw them since, and they say to me, "Are you Troy?" I'm like, "Yes." And they say, "We're here to move you to a different art station." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And they said, "Well, what do you want to do?" I said, "Well, what I'd really like to do is the paint by numbers, but I know that you're only allowed to do things for a week." And they said, "For you, we'll make a special exception, and you can go back. In fact, you can go do that for the rest of the summer." So that's what I did, and it was great. It made all the difference. And the point of the story is that 45 years later, I remember almost nothing about day camp, except that one person was really mean to me, and a couple people were really nice to me. And those people who were really nice to me, oh, they probably forgot all about what they did 45 years ago, but I remember. And, to this day, I try to do something nice for other people every day, in the hopes that maybe it will affect them longer term as well. Thank you. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to click like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.